Hi guys, I'm Jiaoying Summers. Today I have a very special guest. We have a very great connection because we kind of started open micing together at the Hollywood Improv.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking rising star, and I'm just so proud and so happy that we've been supporting each other and cheering for each other along the way. And he's a very funny guy, and I'm just so happy to have him here. Are you ready for the very funny Saul Trujillo?
Hey, thank you for having me.
I am so happy you are here.
Oh man, this is a cool looking studio.
Isn't that beautiful? We're gonna look so good. They are all like the best cameras. We're gonna look so good.
First and foremost, are you gonna intro with the shirt?
I wanted to tell you guys my biggie shirts. I got it from H&M. Sponsor me, H&M. In Detroit, I did a House of Comedy in Detroit, and I was walking down H&M, and I saw biggie shirts. I went in there. I bought two. There's the last two left. This one is a medium, which I wish is a smaller. It fit me better, but who cares? It's just the bigger is better. Who cares? I'm gonna tell my dad I bought this for him later on after a few years. But
Is he gonna wear it the same way?
I think he's gonna more traditional to make sure he shows the whole shirt. But isn't that cool?
That's really cool.
I become so urban. After Detroit, I feel like
to show the boots.
I feel so cool now. Like, look at this. I just feel like I'm like, I don't know. I feel like a rock star.
You look like a rock star right now.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like a hip hop. Like I don't know. I feel like Selena.
You feel like Selena.
I don't know. I feel like I'm just like Jiaoying from the dumpster. You know, like a J-Lo from the.
I don't know.
J-Lo from the block.
Jiaoying from the dumpster.
Yeah, because I was born in China, and when I was born, my father found out my penis was missing. They took me to the dumpster. So
okay, so that's how you're gonna go by now. Is Jiaoying from the dumpster?
Jiaoying from the dumpster, like a Jenny from the block.
That's a hit. That's a comedy album.
Yeah,
isn't that cool?
Yeah, I feel like I have this major biggie energy.
You have it right now.
I really don't want to say that, but I really feel I'm better than other people in the biggie shirt. I just feel like, look, girl, like you and I can't compete. Like you can wear a little skanky skirt, but look at this.
Yeah, even you looking at Biggie, you look him in the eyes. He's even giving looks that he's better than everybody else right now.
Biggie has his crown. He has this on. He's serving the look, and I feel like I've tucked my dick well. I'm just in my outfit. I'm like I do comedy, bitch.
Yeah, you got that give me the loot shirt on.
Yeah, I don't speak English, but god damn it, I do comedy. You know. Let's talk about our old days.
Yeah.
Remember?
Waiting in line at the Improv.
All of it. The Improv, the Comedy Store, and the Laugh Factory. I remember that. I always run into you when we were waiting in line at the Improv.
Yeah, and this was like 2019, something like that.
Yeah, the winter 2019.
It's just lines. When you start our comedy, you're gonna see the people that you talk with in line. So we saw each other in line at the Improv. We saw each other in line at the Laugh Factory.
We always run into each other.
Store. Yeah, you have to. I feel like the comics that are really out there grinding, they're gonna see each other more than once. You know?
Yeah, we really saw each other. It's just when there's the mic for the Improv. That's was it Wednesday? I don't really remember the day.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays. Remember when they had it outside?
Yes. Oh my God.
Were you there for the outside one? Did you do the outside one?
Was it before 2019 winter? Or?
It was like around 2020, 2021 where the Improv was trying to do it outside on the very front.
I think by 2021, I just blew up on TikTok. I become
you're like, I didn't
skanky bitch. I just like
I got Biggie shirts on now.
I got Biggie shirts. I'm not doing outside. No, I don't do outside. I'm from China. I don't go outside. Whenever I want to camp, like I don't camp outside because if I want to get bitten by a snake, I call my mom. Like I'm not gonna waste my time and energy. I mean, I just remember that we always run into each other.
Yeah.
And I always knew you were very funny.
I appreciate
you have the it factor. The moment, the first time I saw you on stage at the Improv.
Thank you very much. Which I found the it factor is at the Improv was just be very mean.
I know that room is notorious.
Very notorious. You go up there and try to do like airplane jokes. Silence. The worst type.
Yeah. We're actually going back there on Thursday. You're on my show.
But that's not a mic though.
No, that's a show. That's a show. Yeah, but the mics, I feel like in that room, it is basically, it's how brutal comedy is. If you are funny, people are like, If you are not funny, you're like, oh, damn.
It's an experience because it's majority comedians that don't want to see you do good.
Because people are dying to be on it. They wish they were there.
Yeah, so they're not going to laugh.
Yeah, all they were thinking about, they don't even listen to your jokes. They're like, damn, I wish I'm here.
Yeah, and if they don't get up, they're mad. There's some comics, they go and they don't get up for like a whole year. You hear about, like, I haven't gotten up in a whole year. It's like, well, why? I wouldn't keep coming.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard. It's a testament on your faith.
Yeah.
And like, how much do you want it?
There'd be like 5 or 6 audience members like looking at all these thirsty comics like, well, we made a mistake coming.
Yeah, they were like, what's going on here? Comedy is very hard. So.
But to see your stardom, though, to where you were doing that with the mics, and then you just blew the fuck up.
I can't really put my finger on it. I don't know what happened to me.
I mean,
what did I do?
I mean, you're posting the right clips. You're posting the right. It's just you know how to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
You think my career happened?
Yeah, I think you're at it now. You don't think you're at it right now?
I think so, but I'm very Chinese, so like I'm not allowed to acknowledge my achievement.
Oh, I feel the same way. I have a "you ain't shit" tattoo right here.
Really?
Yeah, where anybody goes, "No, you're great." I go, "God, thank you." I guess.
You are great.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations on Fresh Face.
Thank you very much.
GFL.
That was
well
so
deserved.
much fun.
Well deserved. Yeah. Very proud of you.
I appreciate that. That was probably what I had to get a passport. As a stupid American, I've never had a passport before for Canada, which was interesting.
That's cool.
Have you? I mean, you obviously have a passport. You travel Have you been traveling international yet for your stand-up?
I haven't, but my fans in Europe and Australia have been asking. I was just trying to save for international tour next year. I want to just do USA tour this year.
You would fucking murder in Australia.
I know.
Their humor is so crass, and this.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and UK too.
And you might find a.
They're gonna love listening to me roasting. Yeah, roasting Meghan Markle at the UK. They'll be like so happy.
Yeah, have you been? I
haven't, but my fans been requesting, and we're just looking at venues, looking at theaters for next year.
You're already looking at theaters.
I'm playing theaters next year.
That's crazy.
I'm
nothing against, but that's you. It's just to the top.
I feel like I don't feel. I love you have alien shit here. Like I don't have to have a tattoo because my mom is still alive. She tell me every day.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if you're an immigrant, like my mom doesn't like this. She doesn't like my wedding ring on my finger. That's a tattoo too. She don't like any of that. They don't like tattoos. I feel like it's an old school immigrant thing. It's like, why put that on your body?
I love that. It's so funny. Your mom and my mom, they can hang out because the tattoo artist did this tattoo for me on my arm. And then she goes, there's a care instructions for this tattoo. You have to make sure you don't have soap on it the first few days. You have to make sure. And then the only care instruction is to not let my mom find out because she's going to remove this with a knife. So let's make sure that won't happen.
She doesn't know about it yet?
She knows it now. And this one is uglier. So she's look at this. She's like,
well, how many do you have?
I only have 2. This one I got really drunk in China. In Shanghai with my best friend, we both did it, but I think they make it too thick and it's blending together. So I'm gonna remove this and make a peony and a Chinese poetry on here.
Ooh.
My mom at this point is the point of no return. She didn't really. I mean, I give birth to a son, so my worth is validated by her.
Wait a minute. If you're a Chinese woman, you're validated if you give birth to a son. Like you're back again. I'm back, baby.
Yeah, I am better than your mom. You had 2 daughters. You never had a son. Boom. The first one is a boy because I'm just better than you. God told everybody I am better than you. I mean,
had you had a daughter, it'd be like I knew you were.
My second one is a daughter.
Oh, okay.
But she's my son is a little slow. She's not really my daughter is way too smart. My son has sympathy. He's a nice guy, but so she bullied him. So, but he's slower, so he can be my friend when they grow up. She's gonna fly high and become a CEO of something. She will not talk to me again.
Well, your simple son is a mama's boy.
I think so. He's a sweetie pie, and my daughter, I can see she's like giving me the side eye. It's like.
Oh, she's already trying to take
shade.
over.
Yeah, she steal toy from him. She abused him. She hit him. She's fat. She knows how to eat it. When a toddler baby knows to stuff her mouth with food, she's brilliant. Because when they're kids, when they're small, you gotta get food, right? Like that's how you survive. She's like, so she's gonna become very smart.
Oh wow. Well,
Skinny baby. Dumb.
do you think if you weren't becoming as successful as you were, would your mother approve of the tattoos?
No.
Yeah, you had to have the success behind
if
the
you are
tattoos.
successful, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because many can justify everything.
What about?
I don't have the tattoo as the mom. Do you want a Mercedes? Yeah. Okay, let's get your Mercedes. Tattoo what? You know, she don't remember.
Yeah, she won't give a shit because she has the Mercedes.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna be happy
But if you can't
for 2
buy
weeks.
the Mercedes, you're a huge disappointment.
She'll remove my tattoo with a knife. Peel it off like a potato. Oh God.
It's way more conservative than Mexican culture, but I'm starting to like it.
I love that. I'm
funny.
I'm very curious about as a Mexican. You see all of the street name like San Jose, like all of those street, and then people look at you, be like, "Go back to your country. How do you feel?" Like it's literally your land. It used to be your land.
Yeah.
How do you
My
feel?
dad would get that. And then I feel like he and other older Mexicans fought enough to where, well, also I live in California. I feel like I lived in the South, I would get it more. I would get more go back to your country. But we live in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Like anybody says anything about race to me, I'll go, excuse me? Oh, you want to get canceled?
Yeah.
Where we have the power like that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't get that a lot. But my dad did. My dad got it a lot. Yeah, my dad got shot by cops in the stomach.
What happened? What did he do?
He literally was just a migrant worker hanging out with other guys. Like that's literally, he was just hanging out in the wrong place and the cops thought he was another guy and they shot him in the stomach.
Because they think all Mexicans look alike?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but for the longest time when I was a little kid, my dad would walk around shirtless because it was scary to other people because he had a cross. It looked like it's very
Crucified.
scary, just like crucified right here.
Mexican
but it was
Jesus.
Mexican Jesus. But it scared all the teenagers and whoever, they're like, why does he have a bullet hole in his stomach? Like, because he's in the cartel. We would lie.
Yeah, that's cool. That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Very fun though. Yeah, it's pretty similar. I also enjoyed like the as far as the food growing up. You obviously had authentic Chinese
Yes,
food.
I grew up
That's
in Chinese restaurants. I
What?
am the proud product of child labor. I work with my mom's restaurant. I would clean dishes
yeah.
when I can. After school, I go there clean dishes. I would know how to do it, and it make you humble. And I mean, I didn't have to work. She owned the 3 restaurants. She owned a hotel. Like she owned a mining company. I did not have to work to eat, but she thinks it's very important. I know where the food come from, where money come from, and what people have to do to live. So I was standing there cleaning dishes or carrying dishes to from like the dishwasher room to the front room because we are so busy. Like every table need to rotate the new dish, and I grew up in this noisy environment. After school, I do the dish, help with the restaurant. I do my homework.
All of this explains
It's so good for
your
me.
tenacity towards comedy and becoming the icon you want to become. That explains it.
Thank you.
Because you were born. First of all, child labor.
Child labor is very good.
Yeah, child labor.
I
it does help.
I vouch for child labor. That's why when my son cried, "Mommy, Margot took my toy." I said, first of all, be a man. Take it back. Pinch her fat thigh. Like do something.
Pinch her fat thigh. Assault a woman.
Yeah. and I can't do that. She's my sister. Well, you are weak and I can't help you. Well, by the way, you are 4 years old. You are a fucking full-grown toddler. In China, you make your toys.
Fuck, you be smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
in China
you be
right
smoking
now.
cigarettes, selling soy sauce, and wholesale toys. And you're gonna sit here and cry because your own baby sister bully you? Guess what? That's gonna be your life.
There's no such a bullying thing
Yeah, you
in
better
bullying
stay
in
with
China.
mommy.
There's no bullying in
No
China.
bullying. It's being weak or being strong. As you know what? Mommy need a friend. You stay with mommy, you drive for me. And that's gonna be what happened.
Stay right here.
You drive for me.
Right here.
Yeah, that's what happened. And we call your sister, ask for money. You know, that's
Okay, is that what's gonna happen? Do you hope your daughter becomes more successful than you? Is that
I want her to be happy. And now I want to say the cheesy, corny shit that
no? That's
you
a
and I, as
beautiful
an
thing to
immigrant,
say.
want to
No,
build.
because you're not you're an immigrant, but you're not
Yeah,
like you're American now.
I want to become so rich and so powerful and so successful. I want my daughter to tell me, "Mom, I want to be a piano. I want to be a pianist." I'll pretend I don't think it's stupid. I'll just be like, nice. I'm gonna fucking bankroll her to become to study with the best pianist, to play piano. She didn't have to do things she didn't want to do and have a career. Or she want to be a painter. I'll just let her to paint whatever that she want to paint and give her the best education so she can always paint.
Yeah.
Or if she didn't want to, she can be a teacher. She can, I don't know, to help with the disabled kids. Can you
What if
say
she
that
becomes
anymore?
spoiled?
She won't be because I'm going to beat her ass.
You will beat her ass?
I'll take her to China. So we left the American soil. So it's legal.
Some people who become rich, like, or they are rich, or like they have a success, they're the offspring. Because like I was
I can't stand the spoiled kids.
I was working at the comedy
my
store.
enemy.
I had a Snoop Dogg's son. He was just high on mushrooms and he was smoking a joint like in the main room, like, and I had to tell him like, hey, don't do that. But he just like blew the smoke in my face. I was like, now I just look like a security guard. He looks like the good guy. It was such a cool thing. He's like, he lit it up, he blew it in my face, and I was like, I want my kid to be that spoiled someday.
He's so spoiled. He's so spoiled. He's like,
yeah, but you would never let your daughter
No.
turn into that, right?
I think if she becomes spoiled, she will live a life that is tortured. She will never be happy because she will be ungrateful little bitch.
Jesus Christ.
And she's going to be punished by her being a snotty little bitch.
You're saying it like it's a spell. You're not
It's a
saying it
spell.
like it's about to, like it's a possibility. You're
Because,
saying-
because being a spoiled little bitch, because when you are ungrateful, it doesn't matter how much money you have, how nice people treat you, you didn't earn that kind of respect and that kind of lifestyle, and you are going to blow it away because you didn't earn it.
Ooh,
Because you have to earn it.
Yeah,
Like you on stage right now.
yeah.
You make people laugh, and people buy ticket to see you,
Mm-hmm.
and because you are Saul Trujillo.
Mhm.
But because there's somebody's gonna buy ticket to see Snoop Dogg's son when they're like, fuck, Jesus. And he's like, people come to see me. Like, he didn't understand that he didn't earn it. When you don't earn it, it's fleeting.
And that's probably the best thing to give your child.
I want her to earn things. I won't lie
earn
to her.
something. Yeah.
I will never lie to her like white parents to their kids. Like, I will never do that. Like, I had a friend, she literally, she's a white girl and she's very pretty, and she's like, I just want to tell you something. You will never believe. My mom was such a bitch. She ruined my life because when I was in middle school and she did not come to my ballet recital twice.
Wow.
So I said, are you a ballerina now? She's like, no. I said, are you a successful ballerina? She said, no. I said, of course she didn't come because you're a fucking loser. Like, you can't even make it in ballerina. She paid for the classes. You should be embarrassed.
So wait. If
Dumb hoe?
if your kid, like extracurricular activities, like if you pay for extracurricular activities of your kids, like, and they don't want to do that, will you get mad at them?
I actually gonna take them like dogs to see what they are good at
Okay.
and what they enjoy. Even though
Okay.
it's a weird thing.
That's not a weird thing.
Even though like some things they like to do, I think is stupid.
Yeah.
Like one of my son will be like, I like to garden. I'll be
Yeah.
like, let's take you to the green room. I think green room.
Yeah. I know what you
Greenhouse.
mean. Yeah.
I think it's stupid, but I'll respect what he wants to do because if he choose what he want to do and he fucked up, it's his own. He won't be resentful.
Okay.
Because if you decide what you want to do, and even though you bankroll it, you invest your money and time, and they mess up, they are unhappy, they always accuse you of ruining their life. I want them to choose what they want, and I'm going to give them whatever resource I can get for them. I mean, I'll do whatever it takes to get them the best teacher in whatever, and then they can do it.
Do you care whether or not your kids like you?
I don't care. I just want them to be happy. As long as they are happy, they don't have to
Yeah.
like me because... I don't need them to like me. I just want them to be happy because being happy is the most important thing.
You don't mind being the villain?
No, I don't care. If my son is doing drugs, I will use my hand to make sure he's not puzzled. He's not troubled by drugs. He can hate me. He think I'm the villain. Like, I will be the person be like, no.
Okay.
And you can hate me all you want.
You are a tiger mom.
Yeah, I'll look at him and be like, no. No, if I want you to die on drugs, I'll just use a clothes hanger when I had a
Jesus Christ.
like you are like
OD on a coat hanger at a young age?
yeah, you can die. You can die a hero doing something, but you are not dying on this because I did not.
Not on my watch.
No, as long as I'm still alive, my tiny little chinky eye still open, bitch. You are not gonna die on drugs or alcohol. I just feel like I don't care if they like me or not. I just want them to learn how to be disciplined.
Well, that's
Like, you have to be disciplined. You have to respect people. You have to respect people who help you, and you are not gonna be a snotty little brat. Like, I don't have patience for that.
okay.
I slap his face.
Okay.
I'll fly him to China to beat him up and then take him back.
Have your kids been to China before?
No, they haven't. We're gonna whoop their ass next year. So I'm gonna go there and be like, now we are safe. Don't say anything stupid because I'm gonna pinch you.
Okay. All right. You told me you were just in Detroit, right?
Oh my God, it was fun.
Yeah,
I love.
I've never been to Detroit. I've always been curious about going.
I think I went there. It's so grand. You know, the city. They have the beautiful, beautiful buildings that is like look like it's supposed to something important. It looked like Chicago right after a zombie attack. You know, like it used to be awesome. It's like it used to be a place that was so cool.
I feel like that was so cool. I feel like it would bum me out. I wouldn't want to see that.
It's like glorious, but like
it's glorious, but like
where are the people? I made a joke. It was very. I just thought, but they loved it. The people in Detroit, they have a sense of humor. I said, people always tell me Detroit sucks because their sports team, have very low ratings. I said, but you have to look at the positive. The crime rate, the murder rate is so high here.
God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to go to Detroit. I hear it because a lot of great comedians come out of there. Like a lot of like my favorite comedians from the scene. So like I feel like
tell me, name some.
Darius Bennett. We got who else? We got Ron Taylor.
Nice.
You heard of Ron Taylor?
I heard of.
Great comic. Melanie, I forgot her last name, Melanie C, but she moved back to Detroit. In the pandemic, during the pandemic, a lot of people moved back. That kind of fucked things up. So like when we were doing those open mics, like a third of the comics that were there, they all moved back to where they came from, which is like, it sucks, but it was also like, all right, it's pretty cool. I like this.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. All right. Thinning the field.
Yes. It just, comedy is for the people who got beaten down and come back. Beaten down, come back. You have to have less self-respect to make it.
Yeah. I was already living in my car when the pandemic happened. So I was like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
All I had to do was move into an apartment. I was like, look at the upgrade.
Yes. You have a very empowering story that you talked about that you stopped doing comedy.
Huh?
You stopped doing comedy before we start together. There's like a time a while ago you were doing comedy.
Yeah, I was
doing very well. But then you stopped.
I've been doing comedy for a while. I've been doing comedy for 2010, but I've been doing it on and off. But then it was like really consistent from like 2013 and on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the last 10 years.
Being at Just for Laugh, being recognized. I felt like you deserve it so much because you have one of the most powerful and fresh voice in comedy. And when the moment you get on stage, when you are walking on stage, you're alive. Yeah, you're just like this whole art is. It's alive before you get on stage. You always been that way. Of course, we are all getting better. But the first time I saw you, I knew you were gonna be a star.
Oh, thank you. All the awkwardness.
There's something.
Yeah, all the awkwardness, any type of fear or anything that goes away as soon as I hit the stage because I feel like
it's your drug.
This is what I like to do. It's my favorite thing to do. It's like I obsess over it. I don't really watch sports anymore. Like I'm always bringing in comedy, listening to comedy podcasts, like listening to reading. Like I got a master class of Steve Martin on how to start from being an open micer down. Like I still go back and study it because I still think I like it that much.
Love it.
Some comics don't. They don't like talking shop. They're like, no, let's not talk about that in the green room right now. I'm like, okay, let's not talk shop.
I think I like every morning I wake up, I watch George Carlin. I read all of the biography, the books of all the great comedians, their struggle, what they did, what happened. Like it's very important for us to learn. Yeah.
So I'm more impressed because English is your second language.
Yes.
So. And you're killing it. You're killing it as far as learning English and then learning the humor, like that. It's really impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I really appreciate it. Actually, I could be funnier in Chinese because Chinese was my first language. I know Chinese more than anything, and what I ever did, I studied the Chinese literature. So my command of the word of Chinese is just like 86,000 86,000 characters in Chinese. They all have different meanings, and I can quote that. And I know Confucianism, and I know Taoism. I studied so deep the Chinese language and the literature, but I felt so shy and embarrassing. Like my English is not that good. I read the Bible in Chinese when I was very little. Now I'm going back to read the Bible in English to study because it is the foundation of the Western literature and system. It's not about religious. I mean, in the Bible, God is great.
Yeah.
We just try to, people, whoever want to control other people, they put words in God's mouth, make him whatever is convenient. But the literature, the history, I just felt like it helped me with my grips of this language.
Yeah.
So I can express myself more sophisticatedly. I wish I can, if people know how good my Chinese is, I'll be so much funnier and wittier. But unfortunately...
And some people probably think I'm maybe not thinking, but like, oh, you're pandering. I'm not pandering. What I'm doing is, because stand-up is such a Western culture thing.
Yeah.
To come from the East and come over here and then learn not only the language, but like culturally what stand-up is and then how to do it a specific way. That's what I'm impressed by.
Oh, thank you.
Because you know what I mean? Because it's like, can you do stand-up in Chinese?
Me?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, are there
art form?
popular? Is there an art form of Chinese stand-up?
For 5 years ago, it became popular in Asia. But last year, there's a comedian. He insulted the Chinese Liberation Army, and so he was canceled. He's in jail. And
That's a big cancel.
Stand-up, yeah. Stand-up comedy is kind of like not really popular right now. I can do it in Mandarin, yeah, for sure. But
you would never be able, like, if you did it in the States.
Yeah.
For like Chinese people in the States,
I can do it.
But would you get in trouble? Like, say you say something against the government over there,
will.
you'd get. Oh, okay.
I will.
You're like, the stuff I'm gonna say. Yeah,
I will. I'm not gonna censor anything because I'm a comedian. My job is to tell the truth.
Of course. Yeah.
So I'm just going to do whatever I can. But I love comedy so much. I lost my marriage to comedy because my ex-husband won't let me work. And he didn't want me to work. He's very conservative. He has money. He want me to stay home and
I got you.
Just not do anything. And it's worth everything because I need to live my life free. My daughter is going to learn that my mother chose the life she want to live, and she had the courage to believe that she can take care of us on her own. And she's going to become a strong woman. She's not gonna let a man to tell her what to do. Yeah, she's only going to find a man who respects her. And
you're bringing up an important topic here. Like, it's very vulnerable for you to say that you lost your marriage because of comedy, but like, you need your significant other has to be like in it with you as well. You know, like my wife, we've been together for 6 years. We've been married for 3, but she grew up with a dad who was a traveling like salesman. He'd be gone all the time, so she was used to that. So it's like her married. I don't know if she subconsciously married somebody who's going to be on the road all the time, but she was like, no, you got to work. Go work. She treats it like that. So unless you find someone who's like that, like, go work, do your thing. This is what you do. That like you have to find someone like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
She respects you as an artist, and she know what it takes for a career to happen.
Because it's just respect of your significant other is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For a comedian, you have to travel as a part of your job. So it also happens like I don't like my kids, so I'm gone all the time. Just kidding. I love my son.
My son. You stop it. My
daughter, she's fine. She's self-sufficient. She's very tough. She's going to become great. And my son, same, he is going to understand respect a strong woman. He's going to respect a strong woman when he marries one.
Yes, of course.
And instead of trying to change her. So I think leading by example is the best way to teach your kids.
Okay.
You can't beat your wife and be like, don't beat yours,
Yeah, that's great. Like, I hope you find that significant other.
I think so. I think one day somebody who, like a Stevie Wonder who can't see, probably is going to be like, oh,
Stevie Wonder probably still be blind and going like, I don't like you going out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so cute.
You need you to stay home and help me because I can't see.
Yeah, I can get him a dog.
Unless you can get him a dog. Okay.
Unless I eat
you have answers for everything.
Unless I eat it. You have it.
Unless I eat it?
I'm kidding. I don't eat dogs.
I know.
No, they are not as popular as they used to be.
Okay, this all joking aside.
All joking aside, there's a Chinese festival.
I know about this festival. I've seen the pictures.
Dog eating festival.
It looks wild.
And the young generations who loves animals, the young Chinese generations who are like, knows dogs are people's best friend.
Yeah.
So they basically are rioting, make sure like it won't. They have to stop, and then a lot of celebrities and wealthy people who
I don't like that.
don't want that they are buying out the dog to free them because they go there, they buy like 200 dogs and then take them to a place to free them because they sell the dogs. If you buy the dogs, you don't have to kill it. It's yours. You can free them.
Aren't there certain parts of China that like protein and stuff is like not as accessible? So is that not why they do dogs, or is it just like a delicacy?
It was delicacy.
That's all it is delicacy?
In Korea and Japan, I mean, all Asia. I mean, it's like it's not about like
it's like escargot.
Yeah, it's just like it's food, you know.
Oh, for
Spicy
whatever reason, I thought it was for poverty reasons.
No, it's just
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right.
so
now I gotta look at it different.
It's canceled.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
how you-
cancel it. I thought it was
And the young people.
my whole
are-
life. I was like, well, what are they gonna eat? There's no cows. That's what I thought in my head. But all right, I didn't know they were like French snails.
Yeah, they're like snails. Yeah.
Oh, I
Or
hate
like
it now.
or like your cousin's pussy if it's Kentucky, you know. It's there.
All right, gross. But yeah, god damn it, that's so funny.
Yeah. So are you thinking about children?
We've thought about it for a while, but like we're pretty content. Well, if it doesn't happen within the next 2 years, because she would definitely be what do they called it? Like the older moms. What are they called? Geriatric pregnancy.
So
She would
how
be
old
that.
is she? If
She's turning 40 next year. So
Well-
like we're probably not. We probably like we're not have kids, but if we do, we probably adopt a Chinese one probably.
okay, good at math. Can do your taxes.
That's exactly why
Yeah,
we're gonna
and
get.
also can do your wife's nails.
No, I'm thinking maybe a Chinese girl because
Yeah.
I don't want them to get a dumpster. I don't
Yeah.
want mine born in the dumpster.
Well, she's gonna do your wife's nails,
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice.
and she can probably book your trip because she's good at the numbers.
Yeah, I want to teach her Spanish too. So just a little.
Spanish is so important.
Yeah, if you're living in California.
Hmm.
Actually, when we were in Montreal, you were talking about Just for Laughs. French
Oh
is
yeah.
number one there, and they are very mad if you don't speak it. Like they're assholes.
So they are snottier than French people in France.
Yeah, though they're snottier than Americans who are like, speak English. They're like, over there, they're like, speak French.
You're like you know you're not French, right? You know there's no Paris here, right? You know the croissant here is not real. Just tell them, bitches, the croissant you eat is watered down. Shut the fuck up.
Canadian croissant
The
is
fuck
watered
up.
down?
Yeah, like do you have body odor? No, you don't. So I don't speak French, bitch.
Yes. I'll try that next time I'm in Montreal.
You're like, okay, I surrender. You know, just do that.
Oh, so fun. No, we're thinking about adopting later on the line.
That's cute.
Yeah, we
That's
think
cute.
so. If we can afford it, we're
Well,
definitely
after your
gonna
first
adopt.
special, you're like, your manager asks you, what's your next special? So, well, let me adopt a Chinese kid. I'll write on the
gonna
new
get-
baby.
yeah, I'm
That'll be
gonna
a new
get
special.
A Chinese girl, maybe an African boy. It's gonna
That's
be fine.
amazing.
Like a whole interracial family. My wife is white. We're got a whole
Oh,
a
wow.
melting pot family.
Yeah, wow, it's wonderful. You're African boy and a Chinese. So the African boy can teach the Chinese girl PE. The Chinese girl can do his math homework. They are gonna be like
Yeah.
A+
Yeah.
holding their hand to Harvard.
Yeah, it'd be like Family Matters, but
Yeah.
interracial.
Probably getting Harvard together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Chinese kid should be gay because a Chinese girl should be a lesbian because getting in Ivy League is very hard for Asians
Yeah.
because they are good at school, so they make it harder. If she's a lesbian, it's easier for
Yeah.
for her to get. She can be straight after
Yeah,
school.
I think
after
we-
she got in.
We decided that because there's like big difference between having sex and trying.
Mm-hmm.
Having sex is fun.
Mhm.
Trying is not fun.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you gotta. There's a schedule. There's a whole situation. I was like, I'm okay, man. Let's just.
I wasn't even like planning on having kids, but the pandemic came. You know, I'm like, it's a year. I can't do anything. I need to knock a daughter out. Like I need to get a daughter out of.
You gotta knock a daughter out. You gotta
Yeah,
clip that one
the
right there.
daughters, yeah, knock a daughter out and get famous online because I can't sell tickets. I'm just starting, so that's why I started doing TikTok at home.
Oh, you're selling tickets now because of that.
Yeah, I just like this year I'm gonna have a daughter and have TikTok.
What do you think is your most like where you sell the most? Where are they seeing you the most?
I think San Francisco is magical. I sell out the cups 2 months ahead.
That makes so
like
much
400
sense.
hits, like boom, it's out.
San Francisco Bay Area Asians are so like different from any other Asians I've ever seen in any other country.
They are so
Like,
proud.
They're proud. Like they're like so. They're all like sneakerheads and like
Yeah,
It's
so cool.
It's really different.
Seattle,
Seattle as
New
well.
York
I've never
is
been in
always,
Seattle.
I can sell out New York every month. Every month I go there. I think on Wednesday I sold out 2 shows back to back on Wednesday night in New York. And so New York is my place, and Chicago. I'm good at bigger. I mean, Texas, surprisingly, Texas is very good. Texas, because they think I'm racist, which is perfect. So
I'm starting to think you're racist.
yeah, I love that. Whatever sells tickets, I don't care.
You're like, whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever you want. I'm a Chinese woman. Like I am a single mom. I gotta feed the kids. You can call me a chinky bitch. As long as the check clears, we are friends. I don't really care.
So you're saying you'd probably do a whole hour for the Klan? Would you do an hour for the Klan if the check cleared?
The Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
if I can actually just like after the check clears, if I can just also stab everybody and kill them all for better PR.
Oh, okay. I'll
I'll do it for the money, then I'll kill them all.
Okay.
And for the black people, because I know Black Panther is coming to save me after I murder all of them. One kind of forever, like a black merman is gonna swim across the Alabama riverfront to come save me. Black mermaid is gonna come and sing.
But before he saves you, hold on. And the check cleared. Okay, come save.
Yeah. After the Ku Klux Klan, Ku Klux Klan, because they wear the Crocs at the riverfront in Alabama, right?
I'm gonna call them the Ku Klux Klan now.
Yeah, the Ku Klux Klan. I'll do a show for them, and check clears. I kill them with a chopstick, stab them with a chopstick.
Okay.
And then I can get
to let them know.
Yeah, and Black Panther
that's your trademark right there.
Then I can get paid for killing them on tape. We can sell that tape.
Okay.
Like Kardashians, Kim
Kardashian
getting fucked by Ray J. That's the tape of the century.
I just like asking you questions to see where the fuck it's gonna go.
I don't know.
It's your show, and I'm like, what else is it gonna say?
Yeah, I mean, there's no turning back. Yeah.
Well, we're also out there talking about markets we don't sell at. Like,
I don't think Columbus, Ohio is my best friend. I mean, it did okay, but there's like a 5 Asian person there. Like, we're the only ones. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
What are you doing in Columbus, Ohio?
I don't know. I went to Funny Bones.
No, I'm talking about the 5 Asians that are there.
Yeah, the 5 Asians, and then they were like, they're all like non-Asian people. It's like I'm the first Asian they see in their life. They're like, oh my God, her eyes are like sideways, but she can actually see things around her. Oh my God. Oh wow.
I have trouble in like the Midwest. So like we'll do like a very flat state like Iowa. I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna go Des Moines. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, it's okay.
There's a lot of white people,
but it's only one night I can put up. But if I do a weekend, it's over.
You can't.
I can't do a weekend. Like it's not gonna work. I can do one night.
You have to hope there's like a lot of fetishy, horny guys. That are
yellow fever guys.
Yes, yellow fever guys. Come on, as long as the check clears.
Yellow fever guys. There's a lot of yellow fever guys. I mean, they really don't. They call me Oriental. You Oriental people. Whatever.
How many creeps come up to you after?
I have guys just like come to a show and they like I have a weekend.
Yeah.
I do 5 shows. They are on every single show. After a show, they'll be like, I would love to take you out for dinner. I would say it depends. What kind of dog do you got? They're like, I'm like, just kidding.
If they
is it Chihuahua?
If they right away.
Yeah, I'm like, good. You are weak. Gotta go home, honey.
What if he brings you? Someone's gonna bring you a dog to a show one of these days.
I don't eat dogs. I never ate my dog. Like, I just I have a very, very horrifying story that trauma triggers me so much. As of today, I cannot. Like those kind of dogs. They look like a Riki, like whatever is a Japanese dog. Like they are yellow and big.
Akira.
Yeah. Like very cute.
Yeah.
So my best friend was a Akira dog, like a Chinese version. They just very smart. And after school, I think like preschool, I just my grandpa is very good at construction. At doing construction, he built a dog house. It's like a real little house for the dog. But he also made a table for me to do my homework with the dog, hanging out with the dog. And he was my best friend. It was just amazing. And then I think he went to help my uncle's farm, and he got caught by a bear trap.
Oh, shit.
While his back leg broke.
God damn.
And I went to another province for the summer break. They have lake, and we're just doing a lake vacation. And I got back, and nobody said anything. my uncle was there, and we were just having lunch. He's like, do you like the food? I said, yeah. Then I look up. I see the tree. There's dog skin on the tree.
Oh, no.
And I walk there, and I touched it. There's still blood. So there's a yellow dog. That's big yellow. I call him 大黄. 大黄means big yellow. Because in China, that's his name. His name is Big Yellow. Ah Huang, like a Mr. Huang.
Yeah.
Mr. Yellow. That's his name. Because he's Mr. Yellow, Da Huang.
So you ate your own dog?
I had a one bite. Then I saw it. I said, what's this? It's like, oh, nothing, Big Yellow died. So I dropped the bowl, like the bowl of food. I dropped it. I said, what happened? They said, oh, his leg broke and he died. Then I remember I bit my uncle.
This is the worst story I've ever heard.
I bit him on his arm, and I threw the bowl on his face.
Oh my God.
I threw the bowl on his face. It broke.
Jesus Christ.
So he had to leave the house. He was at my grandma's house.
Yeah.
So I found out that the Big Yellow was fine. His leg was broken, but the uncle, he thought that he's no good because he has one broken. But it can be cured. He's just gonna be limping around.
Yeah.
So as of today, my family don't talk to him. He's not my father's brother. He's my father's cousin. But in Chinese culture, we call uncle,
Yeah.
because he's my father's mom's son's daughter.
I too would not talk to the person.
My whole family don't talk to because my father was very angry because I was staying with grandpa and my mom and my dad. They had a restaurant in different city and I go stay there. We don't talk to him and it scars me for life. Whenever I see a dog look like that, I start crying.
Oh shit!
I can't stop crying. I had one bite of his meat.
Yeah.
He said it's beef.
Oh man. I had a dog story.
I still have his skin.
But it's not gonna be what now? What?
I have the skin in our home in China, but I can't look at it because I kept the skin because the skin, he was skinned. The evil uncle is gonna take the skin. I said, don't you touch this dog, I'm gonna kill your son.
So you kept the skin?
My father helped me keep the skin as a memory because he's gonna take it. My uncle, my father's
Jesus
cousin.
Christ!
I said, if you take his skin, I'll kill your son.
Oh, we just got into some real Chinese shit right
Yes,
now.
I'll
That
kill your
was
son.
fucking
I'll kill your
wild,
son.
man. I was about to give you some American dog story, but this shit, wow, there's no way I'm gonna top what you just said.
He still asks for the skin.
Fuck, man.
He's still like, he still don't believe I'm still that mad. He's like, oh, can I have?
He's like, come on, it was a long time ago.
He's like, come on.
Yeah, dude.
I said, I will kill your son.
You
I will
got a
kill him.
dog pelt somewhere in China?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think my father basically made it.
No,
like a
don't say
blanket.
it like a bear rug.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Fucking God damn it.
Yeah. It kills me. I can't have big dogs. Whenever I see a dog look like him, I just can't. The dog is like, I like you. I'm like, get fuck off. So I just say, fuck off. Don't look at me. So my dog right now is a little Yorkie.
Yeah.
He's small. So
Have you ever talked about this before?
One time, but I didn't tell people. I told my uncle, I'm gonna kill your son if you take his skin, because he skinned the dog. He's gonna give it to his son
God damn.
to use as a blanket.
Jesus Christ.
I said, I'm gonna kill him. He's a fucking moron. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Okay.
I'll poison him with rat
He
poison.
still
I have it right
has
here.
the capability of getting that pelt. I feel like you should lock that in a vault somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I hate him so much.
Yeah, no, I would too. Anybody who feeds me dog
I never had
meat.
dog meat.
Yeah.
That's the only time. Also, our family don't eat dog.
Yeah.
So he killed the dog and he cooked it.
What made you immediately go, oh, this tastes different? Like
I didn't
what?
know it tastes different. It tastes like a beef if it's like really, really lean.
Okay.
There's no fat in there.
All right.
It's dry beef, but he make it very spicy. I didn't really even have the whole. It's like that much. I was biting it. I look up. My eyes are tiny, but I can see. Okay, there's a tree and there's dog skin on the tree. Like he's drying it because there's blood.
Christ.
And I just it looks like a horror movie, like a horror movie. I just decided that I'm like, what's that? I start walking towards it. He's like, don't go there.
Yeah.
I went there. I touched it. I saw the tail is like very big and fluffy. That's his tail. I said, that's a big yellow. He's like, oh yeah, he died because he got caught by the bear trap and he died.
This is what fucks me
He's
up.
only 3 years old.
Yeah.
He was my best friend.
Yeah. Well, do you have dogs now?
I have a little dog. His name is Panda. He's a Yorkie. He's very small. They look very
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
I can't have a dog. I mean, I would love to have a dog look like just like him, but I can't afford. Mentally, I'm not ready.
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
I don't think I can
you
ever
probably
have a
will
dog
never
look
be
like
ready.
that.
No.
Whenever I look at a big dog, I'm like, don't. They
You-
like me though. The
you
big dog
actually-
like me.
You get tricked into eating your childhood dog. There's no way. There's no coming back from that. That's
He
a
was
lot
my
of
best friend.
therapy.
We do homework together.
Stop. Yeah.
I sit on his back because he's very strong.
I
like,
legit
like a
feel
little
like
horse.
a therapist right now. Like,
Yeah,
we should
you
be
are a
switching.
therapist.
We should switch seats.
I'm telling you. So it's hard. I want to cry right now because he was my best friend. He was
Jeez.
literally my best friend. I do homework right next to him.
Okay.
He watched me, and then I will sit on his back, and he walks me to my grandma's house, like in the village nearby. And when we go to the farm to find my grandpa, I will sit on his back for a little bit, but then I get off. I was like very young.
Wow.
I can't have a look at a dog like that. I just
Well,
can't look at it.
How do we transition from I hate my dead dog?
Well,
where do
yeah.
we go from here?
They die. Dogs die. What
Dogs,
can you
they do die.
They die. But I'm very interested in. I think I want to talk about powerful relationships. Like what the role your wife plays in supporting your career mentally and physically. You feel.
She's like making me feel like a human being because I'm a degenerate comedian. Like at heart. So like the apartment right now looks immaculate. Like it makes it look like she makes me feel like when I come home, I'm like, it's nice. It's like there's stuff up, and then like it makes me feel human. Because if it was just me as a comedian, there'd be nothing on the walls. I'd be sleeping on the floor. You know what I mean? I'm just a real scumbag in that aspect.
Me too. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
My mom always judge me. I'm like, we have a house, I'm gonna go out and make money. You can hire whatever to clean. I'm not gonna don't tell me where's my underwear. I don't know. Like I can't find them and I don't care. Underwear is overrated. Nobody really need it.
Yeah.
Like right now I don't need underwear. I wear a short dress. Let's find underwear. I can find one, but I don't care what color it is. It doesn't matter to me. I want to be on stage and tell fucking jokes. That's all I want.
There you go. And it's just nice to have somebody make you feel normal because she has nothing to do with comedy. She's not a comedian. She's just a normal person, but it's good to hear her opinion on a joke because she's not coming at it from any aspect. You ask another comedian what an opinion on the joke is, it's like sometimes it feels like they're not going to be genuine with you or they'll blow you off. She'll give me that actual opinion, and it's nice to come home to someone. Like it's nice. I like that. And she's strong. I like her a lot. She's my rock.
That's amazing. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I hope that for you. I hope no more of these dog memories.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
It's hard.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
I didn't think that was gonna. Yeah, that was wild. But I like that.
I'm so bad. I just like I was a scorpion queen when I was a little kid. I lead the whole team of boys to go to the mountains to catch scorpion with chopsticks and put it in a jar and I sell it.
What?
For Eastern medicine. Scorpion can be in medicine.
I did not know that.
It's good for sex drive.
Yo, your whole life's like an anime, dog. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I make good money.
Man?
Yeah, I was a businesswoman at heart when I was 10. Like I was leading the scorpion team, and I asked the big fat boys to carry flip the rock, and the fast ones to catch scorpion. If they're scared, I got down and use chopstick to catch them, and then it's a whole jar, and then we sell it, and I divide the money.
Oh wow!
50% goes to me, then I divide to everybody.
You have the same roots as a martial arts master.
Yeah, I am good. I'm good with money. I mean, I'm good with making money. Not good with keeping them.
No, but yeah, if you make the money, you should be good at spending it.
You spend it
I'm trying to learn that. I'm trying to learn how to spend money.
In Chinese, we say, 千金散尽还复来，天生我材必有用，千金散尽还复来. Like I was born to be useful. So all the money I make, I spend millions of dollars, millions of gold, and then I gave it away for people who need it. Then it's gonna all come back to me.
Okay, good karma, kind of.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you religious?
Am I religious?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm religious, and I used to be. I grew up Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can still consider myself like Christian.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I can still consider myself Christian. I still pray every night.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the Bible because I read the Bible in Chinese, and it was when I was very little. So I read. I'm very well read with Chinese literature, like
Okay.
Chinese Confucianism and Taoism and all of the literature. That I'm very well educated now as a comedian, right? And you read all of the good literature in English in the Western history. It's all inspired by the Bible.
Really?
I mean, like Shakespeare. Like they always quote things from the Bible because there's other than religion, there's all of the wisdom from the Bible, all of the stories. So right now I'm reading the Bible now in English,
Wow.
and I think it's very inspiring.
Where you at as far as?
I mean, I read the overview of everything.
Okay.
But I would love to ask you like one of the best stories in the Bible that there's in different stage of life, there's different part of it inspire you. But like at this stage of your life, like which story
The impact is
that you really like feel like it inspire you, like one of the story right now.
well, not like you're inspired, but inspire me as a writer. You get into Revelations like that part of like I was like, there's the writing here gets thick. You're like, Jesus Christ, it gets like real bad, real fast, and it's like the storytelling there. Like if this is fake, then that's some really good made up imagination. But like the end of the world in Revelations is. That part makes you go like, all right, we don't have a lot of time if it really comes. Make every day count. That's how I took at it as a kid. I was like, if this is coming in my lifetime, then I'm just gonna make every day count.
Yeah, I think that's very powerful. The fear of the Lord is like like you always it humbles you because you have no control over life. All you can do is just like be good, do good, and enjoy your life as you have now because you never know what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, you go to church?
No, I don't go to church. But when I was in Kentucky, I go to church because the Bible is free. So I collect them. I sell them in China. I sell them on AliExpress, and I sign as Jesus. People buy it. You don't know.
You don't? Do you really?
They think they are like. I'm a humble Christian, but like I go to different churches. I bank up all the books and I sell them. Just like scorpions, they just think I'm trying to learn. I mean, I learn, but at the same time, why don't you make some money? Because I'm preaching.
Yeah. Wait, you were in Kentucky for how long?
4 years. I went there for college, University of Kentucky.
Okay. And that was
2009, 2010, 2011, 2013, I came to Los Angeles.
You learned how to party in Kentucky?
I was very ugly, so I wouldn't say party, but I did do homeworks for I was a math tutor.
Oh, okay.
Like, not being an Asian girl, but I did what I can do to make money,
Yeah.
Tutor algebra.
Is that where you started
calculus.
comedy?
No, I started comedy after I auditioned for John Singleton's TV series called Rebel. 2019, I started comedy.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And look at you now.
No coming back. The moment I started, it was like the moment I started, I wasn't good, obviously. I sucked. I didn't speak. My English was bad. It's still bad. I'm not trying to change any story. Yeah, this English is still bad, but
You're fine.
It's who I am.
It's you're thriving at something that's not even your first language.
Yeah, I don't speak English well, but it's fine. It happens the best of it. The moment I started, I apply my Chinese Kung Fu master thing. I'm just like, bitch, this is a craft.
Yeah.
You are gonna do 10,000 hours before you talk, and that's what I did. I bought a club.
Yeah, and you fucking
10 hours a day
pushing.
I just every single day I go there. Even during the pandemic, I stand there by myself in the empty stage, in the empty room, telling my new written jokes. I start posting things on TikTok.
Yeah, and a lot of comics they appreciate because they go in and they have the stage time, right? Mm-hmm. And then you go in, you pay. It's convenient for those like myself. Like I kind of have an idea of what I want to talk about. So like I would go to something like yours, pay $5 because I kind of know. And do my 5 minutes, and if it works, cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's all right.
Yeah.
And some of these comics will do like 3-4 of them, right? They'll do like
they'll do 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
I started hosting it. When I started, I was hosting myself. I applied my Chinese child labor skills. It's like, bitch, you are opening a business. You are gonna be there, clean the floor, mop the floor, clean the toilet. Open the fucking gate on Melrose, and you are going to see how this bitch works. And I was there every single day for 2 months. closed. Then I started again, and I did all the dirty work, and I realized how to run it, how to do it. Then I started hiring people. So I have 22 comedians rotates to host. I have 2 managers, but I didn't just I'm gonna put my money and let people do it. No, you have to know how it works. You can't,
of course.
You can't just imagine people are gonna fuck you up. You're gonna be
doing
a
a show
stupid.
there soon. I'm excited about it.
Yes. Oh my God.
What's up?
The purple is looking good. We look good. I just look at the fucking camera because I'm so vain. I feel like also one thing I love is that if you are not a hypocrite, it just makes your life better.
Yes.
Just know your shortcomings.
Yes, of course.
It applies in the Bible as well. I mean, in Chinese culture, also in like Confucianism, and also like Buddhism. It's okay you are not perfect, but don't lie about it because you are gonna get fucked up by it. Because like I'm messy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a workaholic and I enjoy my work, and I'm still trying my best to be a good mom.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feel guilty about like I have to work and I just feel like I am everything. I'm a working comedian. I'm also a mom.
I've always like looked at it because like I've always had parents that worked overtime or worked too much, or my dad would work 13-hour days. My mother would work 12-hour days. So I was taking care of my brother at home. So I was always used to that. I feel like used to parents or who had to work. Because like either whether because they want to put food on the table or if they were passionate about what they were doing. So like I'm already used to that. I can understand. I guess I don't understand like those who don't like. I haven't seen my mom and like well she's out there fucking working.
Yeah,
man. Like
yeah.
Maybe go I don't know. Be sympathetic towards the fact that she has to work to put food on the table.
Yeah, and I think when I went to Sacramento 2 weeks ago on Sunday, I took my son. I drove there with my mom. It was a 7 hours drive, all day. On Sunday morning, I arrived there and I took my son. He's only 4 in the car. He was very understanding. He didn't cry. He didn't bitch. He threw up the first time he was when we were getting gas. But later on, he got in the car. He was fine. And in the hotel, we took a shower. We had food, and he went to the club with me. And he sat in the green room. He behaved well, and he watched me for 1 hour. He clapped, he screamed, he laughed, and then he stand there to ask everybody to buy merch. When I was doing the meet and greet, and he was in every photo thanking people.
That's fucking.
He's 4 years old.
Cute child labor though.
Exactly.
That is adorable child.
He's so cute, and he understand why. So he's like, "Mommy, that's what you do when you leave me."
Buy my mommy's merch.
Yeah,
you know.
And I said, "Yes." He's like, "Oh," because he think I'm just gonna be gone and play with other kids. Now he knows I'm not playing with other kids. I'm just doing comedy. He said, "You make so many people laugh." I said, "Yeah." The only person who's not laughing is your dad, and he left. It's okay.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone, so don't worry about it.
Laughs.
So it was, so now I know when I leave, he understands what I'm doing.
Okay.
Even though he go with me, I don't mind he's in there for 6 hours. I'm like, there's kids don't see their parents. Like, you are in the car for 6 hours. Don't bitch about this. He wasn't bitching. My mom's like, I don't think it's fair. I'm like, you think it's fair to put me in the dumpster? Like, come on, lady. Like, just because he's a penis.
At least I'm not putting him in the dumpster.
Yeah, exactly. He's a boy.
She said that's not fair for your daughter?
I didn't take her because she would really get a little sick in the car. She's only 2.5. So I'm going to take them both when we fly, when it's shorter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I don't worry about her. She is really good. She's like strong. She has a strong heart.
I feel like you're already,
she's like a mini Jiao.
You're pretty biased now.
She's a mini Jiao.
Who's biased?
Son, he's a little weak. He's sweet. Anyway, it's good. It's good. We need kind people.
I see the theme of what's going on.
I don't worry about her.
Okay.
She's 100% that bitch. She's gonna fuck up some motherfucker who want to fuck with her brother. She's like, don't you look at my brother that way. I'm gonna kill you. My son's like, but I don't want to be mean to them. I'm like, don't worry, your sister will do it.
Okay. How was Sacramento? Did it treat you good?
Oh yeah, it's my people.
That's where I started. That's where I started.
Out.
Yeah, that's where I started. So
it was Punchline.
Yeah. It's one of the premier clubs. I love all the staff there. They're great.
I love them.
Yeah.
Punchline, Cubs, and the San Jose Improv.
Yeah. Shout out to Molly. Shout out all the people who work hard over at the Punchline Live Nation.
Punchline Live Nation. People are amazing there. Okay. They gave me the best experiences.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad you had a good time. so funny about your son.
I know. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Where can we find you?
You can find me Saul Comedy on Instagram. SaulComedy.com is my website.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thanks.
I want us to keep supporting each other's career.
Definitely keep doing that.
And I'm so happy that we are doing so well.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's your hood. Thank you.
Later. Hey, perfect.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that was fun.